Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel Goodness Within Me. I am Mani, your oneness messenger. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. Um, and also, I hope you all enjoyed your Halloween with the family or the people you are in a bubble. And also, I hope you made the most of the blue moon energy, which is a very rare occasion um, for us to see that in our lifetime. Now, I'm here today with my Sunday reading, which I have decided to do every Sunday, and I hope to carry on. And last Sunday, I did a video to do with not feeling when you're feeling I am not good enough, and those feelings and how they make you feel, and how they makes us feel less, and also it also I think contributes towards the quality of life we live, because of having that voice back of your mind, questioning everything you do, questioning every outcome. And so there's always that voice kind of pulling us back. And with me, I remember this started, I remember going back to my childhood, and I still remember having those feelings. So I can never pinpoint when it started and how it started, or was this something I carried within my DNA, from, like, if you believe in past life, so maybe it's something I carried from my past life, because I don't remember anything happening in my childhood where um, that could have triggered. But I remember having the feeling, not feeling enough. It was like little thing used to trigger this feeling to me, and it was not nice. And what happens that once you have those feeling, and as a in my early days, or in my, of course, when you're a child, you don't know what to do with it. You don't know what's happening to you. You're not aware of, why do I have these feelings? Or maybe you feel that that's how it is. Maybe everyone feels like that. And it was always, I remember the having feelings that I need to be better, I need to be better. So it was, there was always struggle within myself. So we're going to talk about today, and last time I talked about not feeling good enough, but today we are going to talk about feeling good enough, and how to overcome that that obstacle, or that challenge where you feel that I'm not good enough. So um, how to turn, or what would how would I say it, how to turn that around and use that energy for a positive outcome, and also make yourself feel that I am enough. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So as I was saying, that I have been working with people, healing, counseling, just talking to people. I know that sometimes I don't even realize that actually when I'm talking to people, it's doing something to them. Or when they're asking me questions, sometimes, many of them come back and they will tell me that, it really helped, and I don't even know that how did I help them. So this kind of work, I think, I have been doing that for a long time. And I think what happens that in the process of healing ourselves, we also heal other people, because when we are going through a journey, when someone else wants to talk about similar things, or they're going through similar, we I have always kind of given my time. I have always taken interest to see, because it's always like, okay, so this person also feels like that. So that made me kind of slowly understand what was going on with me and accept the fact that this is something, it's happening to me, and these feelings are not natural. These feelings are not meant to be there, and I can overcome them. I can heal myself. And that's once you realize that, once the awakening happens, where you realize that this is not normal, it doesn't have to be like that. And then I was always ready to learn my lessons and come out of that energy. And so let's talk about how to overcome that energy and be on the other side, where you feel that I am enough, and you feel that I have enough, I am enough, I am good enough, okay, for whatever the situation, wherever you are. I am good enough. Okay, so that's something. The purpose is to reach that energy, reach that dreams, or reach that mindset. So we're going to talk about how we can start working on ourselves. So first of all, before I go any further, I would like to thank everyone who have subscribed my channel. Thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please do subscribe, like, and share. It really means a lot to me, and it supports my channel. Also, I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who have made donations to my channel. It really supports my channel, and I am thankful and appreciative. So thank you so much. And if you do wish to make a donation, then the link is below in the description, and also it's in the about section, so you could follow the link. Okay, so I am enough. How do we get there from feeling I am not good enough? So the first step towards feeling I am enough is try to recognize, try to understand your thoughts. Try to understand. Sorry, my throat is really bad. I think I'm kind of going through some kind of maybe throat chakra. So that could be, I think sometimes throat chakra, when I'm reading, my throat chakra starts to play, because maybe someone who's watching this video right now needs to heal their throat chakra. So, the throat chakra is to do with communication, how we communicate with others, how openly we communicate with others. And when our throat chakra is not functioning properly, it needs healing. We have problem speaking up. We have problems, speaking our heart out or communicating with other people properly. And it's like something stops you. And also, being honest with your feelings and with your communication with other people, and also with yourself. So that's something might be a indication to do with I am not good enough, to becoming to I am enough. There might be that could be a reason why you might be feeling that, because one of the reason is that when we are unable to communicate with other people, our deep inner feelings, how we feel, what we want out of situation, and what we really want in life, and unless it comes from the heart, unless we believe in it, and we are able to communicate to the universe, to people around us, and also to ourselves, I think then it's like the energy is not flowing right. Or it could be, that could be also something could be contributing also towards feeling like I am not good enough, because you are not able to put your feelings, put your desire, put your whatever you want out there, openly, honestly. So that could be one of the reasons. That's why it came, I felt like my throat was kind of closing and I couldn't talk. So I think that's an indication or a message from the universe for some of you who are watching this. So maybe you need to work on your throat chakra and listen to some healing music, and there's so many other ways. So you can research on online and see if see how you can work on that, because that's very important part of healing, and also feeling I am enough. I greatly believe that. So let's carry on with our I am enough feelings, energies, and the mindset we want to create from from the feeling of not feeling good enough. So it's like alleviating, alleviation of your energy, your mindset, and also your aura. So what happens that um, in our life, the more whatever we believe, the more we keep saying something, like let's say you are looking for love, okay, and in you have some bad past experience, okay, and now that have made you feel um, it's given you a complex. It makes you feel like you know you did something wrong, or you was not good enough for that relation, or that relation didn't work because so and so and so, or that person found someone else and you think that that person is better than me, so that makes you feel somehow less. And when you're looking for a new relationship, you're carrying that energy, although that relation ended long time ago, but you're still in it. So that moment, that feeling when you parted away or your relationship broke, those feelings you're still carrying in your mind now. Although most probably that person moved on, everything moved on, but you're still in that situation because you have not let go, and you have make yourself believe that that happened because of you were feeling um, you know feeling less, or feeling you were not enough, or things were not, you were not good enough for that relationship. Now now when you're looking to go and find a new relationship, you are going to, because you're still in that situation mentally, you're still there. So because everything moved on, but you are still carrying that incident, or I would say that energy, that experience in your mind. Okay, now every time you go out there looking for, or you have someone comes in your life, you will automatically start thinking, am I good enough? Is same thing's going to happen to me again? Is this person is going to leave me for someone who's better than me? Or am I, I have to work hard, I have to do more, what do I have to do? So you're before even the relationship started, you're bringing that energy into your present, and that's most probably not helping you. It's not letting you make the most of that experience, because you have already defeated yourself before even you got there. So that person might be ready to give you, or person might be fully, completely the one for you. Okay, and he might have, or she might, that person might be the perfect person for you. And but you're bringing in that experience, that energy you're bringing in, which is not going to help you. So that's how we carry things in our mind, in our sometime in our soul, or from the past experiences. Until we heal with that, until we heal that energy, it's not always possible. We might be able to have, try to work things around, but it's not the experience. You can't enjoy the full experience where you feel, I deserve this relationship, I am good enough for this relation, this person is lucky to have me. Okay, I am bringing, I am bringing something to the relationship because I am desirable. All those positive, positive energies, which you have and you want to bring in because of your that past energy which we are carrying, where we feel I am not good enough, is kind of coming in the way. Now, so it is so important, it's important that we need to heal that before we actually can be fully in anything, fully in the moment, fully in a relationship, fully in our work, fully in whatever surrounding we are, with friends, with family, having fun. You need to let go of the past experiences, past thoughts, past energies, past beliefs, where they make you, those energies where you feel like you're not good enough. You need to change that. You need to let go of that, and you need to change that into positive uh, energies or positivity, where you tell yourself, or you feel, I am good enough. Okay, now, for in order to that, you need to go through the healing process. And I believe that one of the most important thing to heal from anything, that could be, heart broke, your heart is broken, relationship, family, uh, any kind of experience where you have kind of gone through some kind of a disappointment or a heartbreak. We cannot carry that energy forever with us, because it's not meant to be, because that scenario or that experience was there to teach you and to grow you. Okay, to grow you into a into the next level. And what we do is that, because not understanding the process, not realizing what's going on, we take them as something bad happened to us, something really gone wrong. But the whole idea, the universe is trying to the universe is trying to teach you something and make you grow into a higher level. But what we do, we hold on to that. We say, let's say let's say you went out with someone, and it wasn't, kind of on that day something was not right, something happened which kind of left a bad taste, or bad experience for you. And what you did, instead of saying, oh, okay, I learned from that, that's something, okay, it's not done like that, so I have to do it like this. Okay, instead of doing that, you, most probably, all of us carry that energy in us, in our mind. And every time we are in the same situation, we say, we put barriers up. Okay, last time it happened like this, I am not going to let that happen. Okay, but that's not the point of you experiencing that. The point was that it happened like this. Now, how can I make it in a way that it's a positive experience? So how can I make that scenario into a positive experience? How can I do it differently? And that, when you do it differently for a positive outcome, that means you learned from that experience, and now you have moved on to the next level. Okay, that's the whole purpose of that experience. The universe is trying to give you that experience and that lesson. But we think of it as it's like a putting barrier, defense mechanism. I have done this, it didn't work out, now there's a big barrier, there's a big defense mechanism. nobody's going to enter, nobody's going to do that to me again. Okay, that's how we feel. We all feel that. But until, if you have that, then what's going to happen, same thing will keep happening and happening and happening, because you are not letting the barrier. It's like if you're going somewhere and there's a big barrier and you're trying to pass through to the other side. So every time you go there, there's a gate. Okay, and you go there, it's closed, you come back, then it's closed, you come back. Every time you go, you see it's closed and you come back, because you believe the gate is closed, I can't go any further. But instead of just looking at the gate closed and it means no, I'm going back, you can actually maybe get out of your car and ask, why is the gate closed? Or there might be someone sitting on the side, there might be a gatekeeper, there might be a reason, there might be a way to open the gate, there might be a button you have to press to go through it. But because you have believed that the gate is closed, okay, and so you're only saying, I came last time, the gate was closed, now I've come, it's still closed, it's not open, it's closed. You're expecting it to be open that you can go through, but you are not trying to see other option. You're not trying to see, how can I, this is a barrier, how I'm going to open that for me and move forward. And I think that's what happens with us a lot of the times. And as we keep collecting those experiences, as we keep sorry, there's a plane going over my house, and let me just okay, gone now. I get planes on Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, which over my house, so they're quite noisy sometimes. Okay, so that's how I think we carry things from our past experiences. Now let's go on the other side, that how do we want to turn I am not good enough into I am good enough, I am enough. Okay, so then the first step to do that is to recognize your pattern. Okay, recognize your behavior, recognize your thought process. How are you approaching? Is there something which you have been doing same thing over and over since you were a child, or even later on, whatever experience you have been carrying for a long time, and every time you're trying to do something, you reach a certain level and then becomes a barrier, and you need to recognize that pattern. Why is that happening? Why am I kind of why is something stopping me? Where I reach to a certain point, it's all fine, and then I reach there and this feeling I have of not being good enough, I can't go any further. Let's say you are gone for an interview. Okay, there's a job and you're gone for an interview, and every time when you do go in the past, every time you went for an interview, you reached a certain stage and then you didn't go any further, so you were told that's it, you can't go to the next stage. So you keep doing that every time. So you need to recognize that what is that stopping me from moving from here to here, instead of thinking that I am not good enough to move from here to there. Okay, so if you're not moving from here to the next level, that means there's something which you need to learn, which you need to do, which you need to change. Okay, change in your mind, change in your soul, change in your body, change in anything. You need to bring that in for you to move forward, instead of believing that this is not for me, I am not good enough for this job, and this job is not for me, and I cannot move forward. That point, I'm not good enough to move beyond that point. So that's something you need to recognize, that why is that happening to me over and over and over. Once you have recognized that, then of course you can understand and realize that why this is happening, why I keep doing this, and that will be your first step towards um, becoming I am enough and believing I am enough. So I would say the first step of um, your journey towards I am enough from I am not enough is to recognize that there is something, what barrier or what defense you have created, or what is it that the universe is trying to teach you by, why, what is it, what experience is stopping you, and why am I carrying these experiences, these energies with me all the time, although things happened a long time ago, but I'm still carrying that energy. So you need to recognize that, and then the next step is to write it down. Start writing it down every time you feel that energy where you're thinking I'm not good enough. Write it down at that moment. Keep something with you. You can write it down on your notepad, on the phone, wherever it suits you. You can speak, if you're not free enough, or you're not someone who can write, however you can speak into your phone, however it is, just write it down, and then keep reminding yourself, keep looking at, keep reading, and that will be your first step toward realizing what's going on. Okay, that's the process. I myself have come from a long journey of feeling that kind, having those kind of feelings, and it basically, what happens that when you have those kind of feelings, although you have everything, you're surrounded with everything, but your experience is never a whole experience, or you're not fully in it, you're not enjoying it, you're not being in the moment, you're not enjoying your relationship fully, everything, you're not fully in it. So I think that's kind of stops the quality of your life. So therefore it's so important that we start, if that's what's happening, you start looking at the way you your thought process, and why this thing is happening over and over. Because I remember even myself saying it to me, why does this always happen to me, why does this always happen to me, why other people are like this, and I'm although I'm coming across, you know as a person, as someone, I would come across as someone fully kind of know it all and confident and everything, but then inside was a different story. Inside there was a struggle, there was a storm going on, there was a thought process which I was kind of battling with myself. So that also kind of something which really puts a strain on your quality of your life, and you never kind of fully enjoy the moment. So and also for your growth it's so important, because in order to grow, in order to uh, go into the next level of your kind of raising your aura, raising your vibration, and moving into doing different things, new things, it's important for us to clear our mind, which we have filled with energies and experience which we don't need them anymore. We need to learn from them and let go. Okay, it's so important. It's like if you fill your mind up with everything from the past, how you are going to attract the newness into your life. So I'm going to say that today, if you feel that that's the scenario, that's the thought process, or that's something happening with you or been happening with you, then I would say start kind of pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your experiences, pay attention to things which are repeating in your life, and try to figure out why this is happening, what am I carrying in my mind from an experience which I should have learned and let go there and then and moved on, but I'm still sitting there because that happened years ago, but I am still there because you're carrying that experience. And write it down. Start writing down the patterns and the things which are holding you back, and that's our first step towards feeling I am enough. And I'm going to leave that on that note, because my throat is kind of really feeling dry, and also it's it's kind of taking up a lot of energy, because I think it's also to do with the throat chakra. I think that is a big part in in feeling not feeling I am kind of feeling not enough, also plays a big part. I think communication is also a big part to do with when you're feeling not enough, because you're not being able to communicate your thoughts, your experiences, and something happened to you and you have not discussed, you have not spoken with anyone, you have not told anyone that someone can actually maybe you can discuss it and let go, or your experience with the same person, whoever you had the experience with, maybe you need to have a discussion with that person at that time. But if it's something you have moved on, then you can talk to someone else, and or write it down. That's very, very good way to do it. Write your experience down and see how that's affecting your current situation. So let's this Sunday, let's just leave it on that recognize your thought process, recognize that you're having this this experience playing in your mind over and over. See, my throat, I can't even speak. It's been so bad, and it's definitely, some of you definitely needs to maybe heal your throat chakras, and also that will help so much in order to communicate your experience, your thoughts with yourself as well, and with the universe. When you're writing it down, basically you're talking to yourself, and then once your throat chakra is healed properly, you can write down, you can communicate your feelings better. So that's I think we will leave it here, because it's quite a I would say it takes a lot of energy, even for someone who's listening, to absorb all this information. And also I think best thing to do is work on that first step of recognizing and writing it down and see what's happening. I think that's something. Let's leave it there, and I hope my talk today on Sunday is going to motivate you and inspire you in some kind of way. And that's what I will be doing every Sunday. I'm going to be doing self-worth, self-love, alleviate, alleviate energies which are holding you back, and how to move ahead into a positive and more inspiring and motivational kind of energies, where you can actually start being enough and love yourself. Self-love is so important. So we're going to be doing every Sunday we'll talk about this, a new stage or new chapter, or you could say new step, we will take every Sunday. And if this is something you have you like, and you want to carry on hearing this every Sunday, please do leave a comment, and let me know that how it resonated with you, or how you're going to work on it. Or if you have once you start working on it, please do come back and leave a comment. And again, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed, like, share, and also thank you to new viewers. Thank you, and please subscribe, like, and share. And today, before I leave, I think I'm going to do one universal message for you. So I have here oneness deck, which I have created myself, because it's from my diaries, which I have written messages throughout my journey, which I received from the universe, and they really helped me and guided me towards where I am today. And so I'm going to read one of the message for you. Let's see. Okay, so that's a beautiful message. So the message from the universe for you today is, today I am open to receive my blessings. So that's the message from the universe on Sunday. That's the best message, I think. It says, today I am open to receive my blessings. You can write that down. You can write down on your phone screen, to remind yourself that you are open to receive blessing. That's also your first step towards believing that you are enough and you are open to receive blessings. Okay, so that's a very positive message. Okay, we're going to leave it there. And thank you very much, and I will see you next time.